Hey there, welcome back, dear friends and deep thinkers, to Avowed. And yeah, we've just arrived from the starting island with a mysterious quest, right? We've seen the Soul Plague or something like that, maybe. We've taken him with us. He has accompanied us all the time, Garrick. We've taken Elora with us. She was a smuggler, and we freed her. So let's talk with them first.
Suppose this is where I leave you then. I owe you my life, envoy. I won't soon forget what you did.
What do I do now?
I don't know. It's all just sinking in. I hope the folks at the embassy know where to find a good, strong drink.
Anything I should look out for?
It's the Living Land's biggest port. People come from all over. Not all of them are Adir's friends.
Wonder why?
You'll be fine. After the fort, I figure you can survive anything.
Yeah. Where's the embassy?
You don't have to. I imagine they've sent someone official-like to take you there.
Must be nice, eh?
See you,
Same
Garrick.
to you.
Good luck. Can't we
You'll
keep
make the
him?
Emperor proud. I'm sure of it.
Elora, will you not come with? Come on.
Look, I'll no thank you for showing basic decency. But you saved my life. That counts for something. To me, anyway.
That's a different diplomacy.
I don't push
for
her
you.
luck.
All the locals dislike Adirans.
Not all of them. But it's not a great way to make friends. Give Paradisans a chance. That's why they came here in the first place.
Anything I should know about Paradis?
Try not to get killed. Nah, I'm kidding. Just don't go around acting like you own the place. Alright?
See
Hope we
you.
don't run into each other. Still, take care of yourself.
Ah, great. Great, so she doesn't like us.
This is your final warning, Kai. One more, and I put a bullet in your leg.
And here I thought we were getting along. You know, if you'd just tell me where the claviger is, I'd get out of your hair.
He's out on official business. That's all you need to know.
So he didn't tell you either, huh?
These docks are reserved for the Imperial Envoy of Adir.
So, the Empire and stuff. And who are
Hey.
you?
Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy. And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance.
Might. You want to try saying that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy?
Wait, you're the... Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we
Sure.
start over?
Captain
Name's
Cynic.
Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded. They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so...
Rich, handsome, regal, authoritative.
You're doing great.
Forgive me, again. We're having a bit of an emergency. No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
What's the claviger?
He's the closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradis's mayor, more or less.
Interesting.
Most people out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So, we made up some new ones.
Yeah. Okay, great. So they don't like hierarchies. They make a new one. Interesting. Why don't they skip hierarchy? Okay. Did they leave town at the same time?
No, There's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate.
Beautiful.
Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Yeah, I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Edir.
I'm sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Where did you say they went? Because I've got an idea.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the clavager. How's about we partner up?
Excellent. You can be the brawn to my brains.
See, Cynric, I knew someone would appreciate me for me.
Kai, before you go, I just hate to send the Envoy out there. The wilderness is no place for a scholar. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Oh, God. What's this about the Steel Garrote?
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
Situation here must be dire if the Garrote's involved. But what is the Garrote? Steel Garrote Paladin.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
I've never met such a paladin in the flesh.
They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Oof, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote?
And what do they do?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
Is that a threat?
Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
First things first. Got to find the ambassador.
You do that. Just don't keep her waiting. I heard she's a monster. The personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all.
What?
They say she fell in battle in the Deadfire, and death spat her back out.
I have to ask her how she did that.
Not if you value your life.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwine later.
Something to look forward
First,
to.
we've got to find your ambassador and my clavager.
True. Fire and ire? Fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to a single enemy and taunting them. Firestarter, order Kai to burn away webs, brambles, or other flammable obstacles. Okay. A seasoned soldier. Can we give him, like, some...
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some
orders?
fresh air.
Ability tree companions. Lost companions. The companions. How do we get that again? Characters. Ah yeah, here, companions. So we can have these companion points. And he can be like firing around or defending or daring or second wind. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think I should learn this. The unbending defense. That would be cool too. So let's see where to go. Oh, fast travel beacons.
Pogrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Nice, nice. Hi there.
Pretty soon the Adirans will outnumber us 3-1.
Why doesn't the Claviger put a stop to it?
Why do you think, dimwit? He's nice and cozy in the ambassador's pocket. That's enough for now.
Watch where you're going. Wouldn't want you getting hurt now, would we? What are you looking at? Haven't you heard it's not polite to stare? Don't test me.
Apparently there's... they are a bit shady, but we cannot really use their shadiness. So we cannot speak to them.
Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart. Never mind.
Hello?
I can't believe how rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I can help you with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
Surely there's an address registry in the city archives you could consult.
That's a long way to walk. Oh well. The house is probably a loss by now.
Why you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse. A band of
Your
Zorbs
hair?
invaded my
Oh,
house. What am I gonna do?
Why Soribs in your house?
Why did they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
They?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say.
Yeah,
I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
What happened to your plants?
I wanted to grow a little food, save some skates. They never thrived, that's all. Clearly, I have bigger things to worry about.
Most people would have given up by now. Why do you stay?
It's hard to put it into words. I just feel like I should be here. I'd heard it was dangerous, but the Glenfathan wilds were dangerous. I thought I was prepared. I had no idea what I was in for.
The souls of plants and kith are made of the same essence. Maybe your plants died of the plague.
Gods. Is it in the crops? As if things couldn't get any worse.
I'll see what I can do about those
Then
Soribs.
take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. The Zoribs saw to that. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Yeah, I'll get your cabin back.
Thank you.
I promise it.
That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
All right, there's much going on here, and you're on the
You're
fence.
standing in my light.
Always nice, the people here. Yeah, they're only nice if they need help. I don't know. I mean, that's the experience so far. You're standing like a statue. Oh, that's Cindric. Yeah. Hello there, Walter.
Greetings, friend. You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I suggest you take a look at my wares before you speak to Daggerda. Who knows what mood she's in today?
Oh, where you get your
From
wares?
legitimate sources, clearly.
Yes, so
From
legitimate.
traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I didn't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I am now. No. Let's see what you have for sale, man. That's my inventory. We could sell some stuff. I don't know. What could we sell? We have just about everything. Messenger boots. Can we sell these? Kraken horn, iron chunk, pelts. Wow, we can. Rotten food. Yeah, we'll sell the rotten food. So yeah, not much that we need so far. I'd really be interested in our companion, right? Can we give him some weapons or so? That would be nice.
Don't let the name fool you. The Strangle Root used to be a nice place.
Protect that pretty face. Armor and shields for sale, envoy.
Interesting stuff.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need. You don't want to...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
I knew you'd come around. You miss me.
I'll let you think that. Now don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Are you old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
So you do care.
I lagged the garrote for you. Do I have to spell it out?
What do you have for sale? Okay. Armor stuff. Interesting. Lockpicks. Give me these. The rest I don't know. I mean, I think we should wear that. Oh shoot, do you have... Oh, now it's gone. Oh, great. Yeah, then let's sell this, right? Just wear the common Adiran armor. Shoot. Can I get this back? Apparently not. Not really sure.
The living lands are a dangerous place.
Now we're naked.
A
Great.
newcomer like you surely needs armaments.
Welcome to Dawnshore, traveler. My name is Dagerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. And I promise a safe and pleasant transaction, despite whatever Volter told you.
Dagerda, yeah, he'd want me.
I'm sure he did. He'd rather chase off my customers than admit he was wrong.
Oh, so they were
To
married.
be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
What do you have? Oh, she's got stuff to eat. Nice.
What harm does the
Walter.
new armor do? Look good and stay alive.
Nice to see you again. How can Walter be of assistance?
I mean, I would really like to have a new robe. Because I freaking sold my old robe and there's no way to get it back. But we'll live with the armor. I don't think we need the great hammer. No, that will keep the bow though. Yeah, these are used to sell at vendors. Okay, then we'll sell them. Yeah, it's all good. Grenades. Interesting, interesting. Okay, let's give me that common Adiran armor instead. Should be good. What else could we find here? What's going on here? There's so much to find. Hello, hello. Surely you're friends.
Move along, please.
I was here first. I'm not going anywhere.
If you're not working or selling something, you're loitering. Clear the way.
Now listen, you might be big in idea, but these are our docks, not yours. You're in for a rude surprise if you think we'll answer to you.
Fine. Have it your way.
Don't think you can come over here and try to strong-arm me too.
It's okay.
Are all paradisans like this?
They've only been here a few years, but the Adirans act like they run the place.
Interesting civilian life. Why?
I have nothing for you. Your countrymen have already bought up my entire inventory.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you...
Godlike.
It's a fine day for adventuring. Greetings, Godlike.
What's this? Test your mettle. Do you think that you have what it takes to stand against me? Come see for yourself. Whether you're a Paradisian native, an Adiran newcomer, or anyone else, you're welcome in my area. Arena. Just leave your problems and politics at the threshold, unless you want to be the next one to test my theory that Kith can fly, but only straight towards the ground and only once. Come to the top of McGrunt's assay to see what you're made of. Cosmina, weapons master. Oh, that's nice. Maybe one day. And what's up here? Oh, that's probably going up here, right? I want to have a look at so much more here. Oh, that's these two. I mean, this seems pretty much a bit God-forsaken. That's what they complained about, right? The godless. We need to have a look at everything. They're kind of dancing. Oh. Can we talk to these people? They're dancers, they're entertainers. Just enjoying themselves, right? Woo! That's a bit high. What's down here, though? Oh, here we're back in this place. Interesting. All kind of interconnected. What? That's where the scarecrows go to sleep. Have a little bit more of a look around.
Sometimes I wonder whether it's...
Don't even bother heading to Paradise unless you've got a friend in the militia. Or maybe Heelguard could pull some strings.
I sailed all the way from the Eastern Reach, if you can believe it.
Godlike.
Yeah, sure, godlike. What's going on here? What are you doing?
Leaves. His letters won't turn up.
What is this? Does he have a tablet? Yeah, I mean, he has a tablet.
Gelarde. I'd heard the godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
I know you. You mapped the Deadfire.
So you are familiar with my work. It's a pleasure to meet one as cultured as you. It was arduous work, but I couldn't have done it without help. Speaking of which...
Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
No, everything there was to kill me.
I assume that's a no? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height?
No.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
Send your assistants out of the wilds? That sounds dangerous.
Cartography is not for the slight. It requires a certain initiative.
Ah, the times of
You know how
adventure.
many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if
Oh,
you find
God.
him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
Dangerous work? I'll keep an eye out.
When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Gehrmund's dispatch. Wanted Sansa, proprietor of Sansa's Emporium, has reported his assistant Gehrmund missing in the wilds of Donsho. A reward will be offered for the return of Gehrmund's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence, posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa, pleased to report I've made it to Usher's Hand intact. I sense we've overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road alone. Nearly spent my whole course bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principe. Never again. Anyway, here now, set up camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradise is an expert in dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyway? Godless? Not much of a name. You think on it, and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses. In higher spirits, Gehrmund.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
All right, all right. There's so much to find out. And where does this go? What is this house here? Is that the forlorn cabin? No? Hey there, chickens. Could start a fire here. We better not. Won't be chickening our way out. Where does this lead? And what is this tower here? Ah, that's back to the landing.
Keep up the good work, soldiers.
What's this? Is this a training area? Hello there.
Unless you're here to train, don't bother me. What kind of stance is that? Get serious or get lost. I'm busy.
Wow. Well, that's their training camp here. I mean, that seems pretty casual, but they're doing what they're doing, right? And what's up here?
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Interesting. That's such an open land, I love it. And what's in here? Ah, nothing, I see. Hello. Ardra Waystone. Set up party camp. Why not? What? Ah, okay. So we set up the party camp, interestingly. Okay.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while. Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
Interesting.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I'm an accomplished scholar of the arcane. The Emperor often turns to me with questions that lack easy answers.
You must have gone through one of Adir's famous academies. I can't imagine you had time for much other than your studies, so tell me, is this your first time getting dirt under your fingernails?
Yeah, I look forward to putting my skills to practical application.
A word of advice, then. Practical application in the Living Lands usually involves a dagger, or bow, or baking mold, if that's all you have on hand. Don't ask. What I really want to know, since hard questions are your specialty, is why the Emperor would send his best scholar all the way to the Living Lands.
Yeah, I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god.
Yeah.
That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry. These are unusual times.
What do you
I
mean?
haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
Okay, what's known about it?
Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
Don't know how it starts, but I've seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Yeah, foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight, right?
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
I want to help. I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge.
Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while.
Do you know why it's called the Dream Scourge?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body.
I know all about that. Like mine?
No. Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
Oh, nice. What about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands. A scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other.
Oh, God.
Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from, with authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
I thought this was full of eccentrics, exiles, and criminals. No. The Living Lands has a reputation for adventure. What do you expect?
It also has a reputation for making corpses out of people. These days, we have a few more would-be adventurers trying to leave their mark on the place. The Living Lands means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
The New World. The ultimate proving ground, a place to see what you're made of.
The folks who say that either last the longest or the shortest. For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
What was it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow? It seemed like a good idea at the time. Used to be. If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
Until the Dream Scourge?
Dangers in the wilds is nothing new out here, but something about the Dream Scourge is. And if that weren't enough, a lot of people aren't too keen on Adir's presence and affiliations out here. Hilgard's new embassy and his alliance with the Steel Garrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind. But I don't mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
Good night, Kai.
Night, envoy.
Okay, so for some reason
it must be nice to spend the night on dry land.
Stumbled into...
Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing. As long as I've got my feet facing the bow, that is.
So we stumbled into this as a camp, but... I mean, it's a good opportunity, right? So that's where we can upgrade items, things like that. We can walk around a bit. Rest for the night and exit party camp. Yeah, exit here. Because we didn't really have to rest, right? So this is what you do with these stones. There's a lot more to explore soon. So have a great time until next time and happy gaming. Will we go to these mountains one day? This looks like an olive tree. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I mean, besides the sad story why we're here, it's really a fascinating land, and I'll enjoy it out here, together with you. Have a great time until then, and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.